Hello, everybody, and welcome to another review on Robert's Movie Talk. On this episode, we are going to talk about the new Marvel movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this movie was a giant risk. Because they got Chris Pratt, who at the time wasn't as muscly as they wanted, and that was a big risk. Getting Dave Bautista, a WWE star who has no former acting, was a big risk. Getting a walking tree was a giant risk, and getting a raccoon was even a bigger risk. This was a gigantic risk movie. It was super duper risky. The safest play that they did is Zoe Saldana as Gamora. And did it deliver? Yes, it did. This just continues on Marvel's perfect track record. I wasn't scared one bit about this movie that it would be bad. That it just continued down a perfect track record. I loved this movie. Now let's go to some of the positives. The action in this movie is really good. It's like there's certain scenes where they're just like shooting aliens, and I thought that was like really good. It's just like blowing. They did it so well. The action was so well. Unlike a film like Transformers, the action was just so well done. I thought that it was definitely a movie that you should see. It just continues on Marvel's perfect track record. The story in this movie is actually pretty good. It's not a movie that's story heavy or anything like that, but the story that they did have in it is very good. So many good things about it. The story is it's a good flowing narrative, but at the same time, they don't put it too much into story where it's still a super fun movie, and that's another of the positives. This movie's really fun. If you want to go out for a movie that goes by like that and it's super duper fun, go see this movie. This movie is super fun. It's a great movie. It was also really funny, and the really good thing that they did about it is that even when serious, real tones came around, they still kept their tone. Ronan is about to take over the world, and they make a joke. Chris Pratt just saved Zoe Saldana, and they make a joke. There's so many jokes whipped throughout this movie that I thought that it was just great, the way that they did it. And it's funny, the chemistry in this movie, because one of them is half CGI, half there, with Vin Diesel as Groot. One of them is full-on CGI. The rest are just three humans. There's one human, there's one actual Earthling in there, and they have great chemistry. Rocket and Groot are just some of the greatest characters. Rocket and Groot are probably going to be the famous. I hear people every day now saying I am Groot and quoting Rocket. Those two there's such great chemistry throughout this movie, and it's so many good things about it. Now, when I came out of the movie, I was really hard pressed to find something negative about the movie, and I ended up finding one thing negative, which was Ronan. He wasn't that compelling of a villain. He was kind of like Malekith in Thor: The Dark World, just kind of I am going to kill people. He had a little bit more layer than that, but I thought that he wasn't really a good villain. The thing with Marvel is that every Loki that they hit out of the park, they have a Malekith or a Ronan. Because they had, let's go back to Iron Man 3, Mandarin. I thought that he was a great villain. Malekith, not so much. Bucky Barnes oh no, I just spoiled something. The Winter Soldier in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, he was amazing. And then Ronan was just okay at best, but still, I loved this movie. It's definitely a movie you want to see. This is up there with Captain America: The Winter Soldier and X-Men: Days of Future Past. This is my third favorite movie of the year. I love it. If you have a chance to see it right away. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Anyway, thank you for watching this review of Guardians of the Galaxy. If you have a question for me that is for sure I'll answer, you can either email me at pixar206@gmail.com. Let me say this slower. pixar206@gmail.com, or you can send a comment in the description. I don't know, just send a comment below and it goes to my email, so I'll probably get it. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Robert Burke of Robert's Movie Talk,